Okay, for this drill, we call it scaps high and wide. We can do it in a few different positions, but we'll start in this hook lying position, which is on your back with your feet flat on the floor. What we're doing here is grabbing something like a foam block. It can be anything similar to this. I want you to reach towards the ceiling, slight bend in your elbows, and then try to pull this block apart. So we're actively pulling apart the block. Think about ripping it in half, but just give it like a 2 or a 3 out of 10 effort, not maximal effort. What you should feel as you pull some tension in this block is your scaps want to kind of come out and around. I want to encourage that. Try to get your scaps out and around your shoulder blades and see if we can get that more by pulling into the block. From here, the next step, try to get this neutral pelvis. So pull the belt line into your belly button. You should feel a little core. From here, you should feel a little glute. So we're trying to get that back flat to the floor and then stacking that rib cage down on top of it. So what we can do is an inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth like you're fogging a mirror. What you'll feel at the end of that exhale, the very, very end, if you try to push every last bit of air out, is these obliques start to turn on to pull that rib cage down and in. That's what we want. We want to pull that rib cage down and in, and then maintain that tension. So keep that oblique tension as you breathe back in through the nose. What that does is it pulls the rib cage down, stacks it over the pelvis, and then we got our position. Maintaining that breathing rhythm, what we're doing here, pulling this block apart, is trying to scrape your elbows into the ceiling. You're almost doing like a swimming motion from here. So we're breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth, full exhales, and then thinking about trying to drag our elbows onto the ceiling, keeping tension into this block as we do that. So you're reaching towards the ceiling with your elbows. What we get in this position is those shoulder blades come out and around the rib cage, and then we get them moving out in this position. It's a great mobility drill to create some expansion in that upper back. And then again, learning and teaching those scapula to move kind of independent with the shoulder. And we even get a little bit of T-spine rotation as we do it. But it has to be coming from the elbows. You're reaching with those elbows, not with the hands, because that just emphasizes more elbow extension here. But what we want it to come from is here. So we think elbow, 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 right? And that pulls that shoulder complex out and around, and then we get it moving from there. Anyone with shoulder issues, shoulder pain, this is a great place to start. Upper back pain, neck pain, again, another great place to start to create some expansion in that upper back, get things to relax and allow a little bit more motion and movement to happen there through the upper rib cage and the scapula and the shoulder complex. Give it a shot.